The dim silhouette from the holographic screen danced across Ellen's face, casting shadow of deep resolve in her eyes. In the stillness of the underground laboratory of Neo Arcadia, surrounded by rows of advanced instruments pulsing the futuristic energy. She sat with a calm posture, yet it was clear and she carried a heavy burden. Ellen was not only a brilliant neurotechnology scientist, she was also the only child of Professor Francis Elias, the head of the nanotechnology division and the figure who had always been her role model. Since childhood, Ellen has grown up in a world of research and discovery, watching her father's boundless dedication as he tirelessly fought the advancement of science and the future humanity. But lately everything has changed. The Neuro Odyssey project Vinicius had begun to spiral out of control, and an unseen threat was starting to close in. In the corner of the room, the holographic screen displayed intricate graphs and constantly shifting data. One name flashed repeatedly on the priority list, Vinicius Elias. The data indicate abnormal neural activity, a sign that her father had become trapped within a nexus, a virtual neural web network that had now turned into a deadly snare.
Adrian, I know my father is in danger. If we don't act now, he could be lost in there forever.
Dr. Adrian, her mentor and a longtime friend of the family, looked at her with eyes full of sympathy.
I know but sure of his end. But the Nexus is not about technology. It has a will of its own. It won't let go so easy.
Ellen brushed back her loose hair and shook her head.
Father taught me never to give up. If he can't fight until this point, then I must be able to save him.
The two of them stood before the Neuro capsule, a sophisticated device that allowed the human mind to dive into a virtual world of Nexus. With the neural helmet strapped tightly to her head, Ellen had prepared to enter a perilous reality for one purpose alone, to bring her father back to the real world. As the capsule slowly closed, Ellen's heart pounded, widely suspended between fear and hope. The real world vanished, replaced by a surge of digital waves pulling her deep into unfathomable wave of thoughts. Neo Arcadia shifted into alien's landscape, filled with towering glass skyscraper that gleamed under a violet sky and glowing clouds. Her footsteps echoed through pulsating digital corridors. Suddenly, amid the bustling virtual crowd that resembled a vibrant marketplace, a figure emerged. Relova, a silver-eyed girl with an air of mystery who regarded Ellen not as ordinary visitor.
You are not from here. Rilov's voice was soft, piercing. I can feel your fear. Are you searching for someone?
Yes, I'm looking for my father, Vinicius Elias. He's trapped here, inside the Nexus. I have to find him and bring him home.
There is a way out, but it's dangerous. At the center of the nexus lays something that guards everything, something that doesn't want us to return.
I don't care. I must save my father, whatever the risk.
Then let us begin your journey. Your neurosis has only just begun.
After sprinting through corridors of pulsing light, Ellen and Relova arrive at breathtaking open space, a virtual oxygen forest where Radiant Street admitted life amid a sea of data. The air felt fresh and pure, though they knew it was nothing but an illusion within the Nexus.
This is the Oxygen Forest. It is a safe zone within the Nexus. Your father often returned here is his mind before making his final decision.
Ellen gazed at the glowing forest, a storm of emotion surging in her chest.
He chose to remain trapped to protect us all.
Francis is a woman who sacrificed himself. He knew the consequence of his discovery and became the speaker to test its limits. But now, it is time for us to save him.
As they walk deeper in, a holographic skin suddenly appeared before Ellen, displaying a message from a corporation, the ruler of Nexus, intent on seizing all valuable data within. The message offered a grim choice: restore all your memories, but the corporation will access and control everything fragment of your data, or erase the dangerous fragments and break the oath of protection Vinicius made. Choose wisely. Ellen froze, realizing the heavy dilemma before her. Restoring her memory meant losing some control and letting the corporation over, while erasing the fragments meant betraying her father, promise, and risking the complex in of the Nexus balance. Relova looked into Ellen's eyes with unwavering support.
This isn't just about you. It's about saving your father and the future itself.
With trembling hands, Ellen opened the most mysterious memory fragment, a vision of a young woman with a gentle smile appeared before her.
This is my father's first love. These fragments hold the key to a great discovery he kept hidden, and I'm certain it's connected to me.
The ticking of a digital clock echoed louder, making the rapid passage of time.
Okay, I have to focus on this fragment before the corporation destroys it.
Relova placed a hand on her shoulder.
We will race against time together. This journey has only just begun.
Amid all the risk and sacrifice, Ellen knew one thing for Kate saving her father was only way to save herself and the future of the world main trapped to protect us all. After leaving the science and the serenity of digital oxygen forest, Ellen and Relova stepped into a longer corridor stretching between crystal buildings that soared like gigantic neurons. Alternating blue and violet lights illuminated the vast space, creating a heartbeat-like effect that pulls through the entire digital. Ellen glanced around with a mixture of awe and apprehension. The world inside the Neuralink had become increasingly tangible, yet it was also growing more perplexing. Beneath its breathtaking beauty and dazzling technology, something trembled at the core of her mind and creeping uncertainly that slowly emerged. Relova walked beside her quietly, observing Ellen's shifting expression.
You look tired, Ellen. Do you feel different?
I'm beginning to feel something. A part of my father's memories is seeping into my mind. At first, it was fine, but now it feels real. Sometimes I feel as if I'm not even in control of my own thoughts.
That is the most dangerous complication of the neural link. Mixed memories can make you lose your sense of self. We are not just experiencing your father's mind, we are also battling the uncertainty of the identity.
I have to stay focused. I must not give up.
Yet the deeper they navigate the winding digital corridors, the more fragments of Vincius' memories infiltrate her consciousness. One piece emerging, a young woman smiling tenderly, holding Vincius' hand beneath a crimson sunset sky, a moment they will never forget.
Who is she?
She is your father's first love, a critical fragment that has long been hidden. I'm certain it holds the key to all of Venetia's secrets and major discoveries.
The digital night depends. The atmosphere grew increasingly quiet, almost like a space waiting for its mystery to be unraveled.
But why are these memories merging with my mind? I'm starting to fear losing myself.
Because Neuralink is not merely a network. It is like a living entity with its own will and the power to influence the consequences of its users. That is why we must be extremely cautious.
In the silence, a faint vibration pulls through the core of the network. The ticking of digital clocks resonates around them, reminding Ellen that time was slipping away, and the longer she remained in the Nexus, the higher the risk of becoming trapped.
I have to save my father. But I was afraid I might lose myself in the process.
We will face this together. Don't let fear take control.
Yet the calm did not last long. From the corner of the network, an alien signal began to rip, a sign that greater threat was lurking. Snapcore Corporation had started infiltrating the neural links, and goal was clear: to erase any fragment of Venetia's memories deemed to dangerous them.
I can feel it. Something dark and perilous is approaching.
This is just the beginning, Alan. Our journey will not be easy.
Amid the tangled memories and dwelling times, Ellen stood at the crossroad between the past and the future, between her father's safety and her own sense of self. After traversing and the winding, multicolored corridors of memories, Ellen felt the weight on her shoulders growing heavier, more tangible. The fragments of her father's memory were no longer scattered pieces of the past. They had become thread waving into a greater narrative, one hidden far behind the field of technology and global politics. Relova guides her towards a space unlike any she had seen before. A vast digital library stretched out before them, a glowing racks of data filled with archives and of memories that nearly been lost. The atmosphere was silent, yet it pulsed with the energy of the past waiting to be unread.
This is Venetia's personal archive. He stores something far beyond scientific data. There is a great secret here, one that even that government has started to bury.
Ellen traced digital pathway, her eyes widening as stumbled upon a document detailing of collection memory formula, a revolutionary innovation capable of restoring memories and history that had been systematically erased from the collection memory of nation.
What is this?
The government and Snapscore Corporation erased these memories because they feared the nation's dark history would come to light. They want to preserve a fragile social order.
Father wasn't just an ordinary scientist. He fought to open the world's eyes, but the tremendous cost.
Suddenly, A voice emerged from deep within the network. Vinicius' voice, faint yet firm, echoed as though he were trying to deliver a message he had never had the chance to say.
Ellen, if you have found this, I mean, I am a trapper deeper than I ever anticipated. Do not let them erase these memories. Remember the past in decay to the future.
Ellen closed her eyes, trying to grasp the meaning hidden in his world. The deeper she ventured into the narrow links, the clearer it became that this journey was no longer just about saving her father. It was about uncovering a history and a truth that could shake this world. Yet the looming threat of Sam's core remained. They would not stop until every trace of evidence was destroyed, and Ellen knew that every step she took, unscreened shadows were following. Time continued to slip away. Every second was gamble between hope and destruction. With her demonstration burning brighter than ever, Ellen and Relova prepared to face the next chapter of Neuro Odyssey, a chapter that will test not only their courage but also the very boundary between the reality and memory. Ellen stood at the threshold of the digital archive room, her breath heavy yet her gaze locked in the torrent of data flowing before her. Around her, a futuristic world built from the light and cold pulse like heartbeat of colossal machine. Each step felt as though she were peering through dimension of time and memory sealed tight. Rilova guided her into corridors that grew narrow and more treacherous, defense program designed to shield Vinicius' secrets from foreign hands. A faint alarm hummed in the distance, a sign that the security system was activated and ready to strike.
This is no longer just about saving your father, Ellen. We are up against a force determined to keep their darkness buried.
Suddenly, a holographic screen flared to life before them, relieving the cold face of a man in a black suit. Arlen, the receptive of Sam's core corporation, his expression was all calculating and sane.
Welcome to Neuralink, Alan. We've been expecting you. Stop now, or you will lose far more than just memories.
I won't stop. Whatever you're hitting, the world deserves to know.
Arlen let out faint cackle before the screen went dark. Yet the warning lingered like a looming shadow, stalking them every digital corner.
Memory phantoms. Digital again built to discern and control the mind. They're using fragments of Vinicius' memories to manipulate us.
I have to know what's real and what's an illusion. My father's life depends on it.
But the deeper they ventured into a labyrinth of memories, the more Ellen felt the weight of a darker shadow, an unspoken memory she had longer refused to comfort, one about sacrifice and betrayal yet to be revealed. A fleeting image surfaced: Vinicius standing before a council of high-ranking officials, his eyes heavy with a burn as he made a choice, sacrificing part of his past for the sake of a greater future.
He's guarding something bigger, more than I ever imagined.
The truth will come out, but you must be strong. Because the real enemy might not be what we see right now.
The digital clock at the heart of the Nexus kept ticking, the minutes slipping away. With a deep breath, Ellen stepped forward, knowing her Neuro Odyssey had just entered its most dangerous chapter yet. After passing through the digital theft and the looming presence of the memory phantom, Ellen arrived in the dark chamber filled with faint silhouettes from Vinicius' past. The room resembled a massive mirror reflection shadow fragments of memories, each pulsing with emotion and secrets. Ellen walked slowly, her eyes tracing each fleeting shot of recollection, some breathing with love, others stepped in sacrifice, and still others carrying unspoken pain. In the center of the room, a hologram of Venice emerged, failed yet resolved.
Ellen, you must understand. The formula I created is not solely about your environment, not merely about healing to earth. It is about restoring the collective memory we have lost, the memory of who we really are.
Ellen reached out and touched the hologram with trembling hands.
Why? Why would they want to erase it?
Because the truth is dangerous. If threaten the order they have built, the government and corporation fear that if our dark history is revealed, uncontrollable choice will follow.
Suddenly, an unfamiliar voice broke the silence, a warning signal from Relova.
Ellen, they already know your location. Synapse Corp has deployed all their curse. We must act quickly.
Ellen looked at the screen, her eyes burning with determination.
I have to finish this for my father, for the future of us all.
Yet beneath that resolve, a sudden memory pierced her consciousness, a fragment she had never seen before. Vinicius standing alone in a dim room, staring at a classified document, then pressing his hand to his head as though holding back profound pain.
What is this?
The dark secret. I fear you are not ready.
Outside, time kept ticking away, and Ellen's narrow odyssey raced toward to razor edge between hope and ruin. After leaving the memory chamber heavy with secrets, Ellen and Relva stepped into a void chamber that seems to exist between the real world and the digital one. Here, the boundary between the memory and the reality began to fracture, forming a whirlpool of confusion that threatened to consume anyone unprepared. A strange neural pulse throbbed in Ellen's head, fragments of Vinicius' memories intertwined with her own, sometimes faint, sometimes painful, vivid, until she could no longer tell which belonged to her and which belonged to her father. A gentle yet firm voice echoed inside her mind, one she recognized but had never truly heard.
Ellen, don't let them erase us. Remember who we are.
She closed her eyes, forcing herself to focus. I have to stay grounded. Suddenly, a blurred vision appeared before her fancies, with a young woman laughing. Beneath dim straight light, the woman's face was beautiful, a clean, familiar yet unknown to know Ellen.
You know this matters, right? That's the key to all of this. Your father's first love, the key to the discovery he did.
Before Ellen could respond, a sharp, resonant sound pierced the void, the alarm of Neuralink's defense system activating.
They know we're getting closer. Synapse Corp is mobilizing everything they've got.
Shadow shifted, reliving flickers. Figures memory phantom more dangerous than before. This time they weren't deceiving. They struck at Ellen's mind with waves of crushing emotion, doubt, fear, and bone deep guilt.
I can lose. My father needs me.
Summoning her remaining strength, she activated the neural chip embedded in her digital mind, unleashed a stabilizing signal to drive out the attack.
I am myself, and I am part of my father.
You are stronger than you think.
As they step out, the maelstrom of confusion, a holographic screen flickered to her life, displaying a hidden sequence only Ellen could read.
This, it's for my father. But what does it mean?
It's the hidden message about the collective memory formula you've been looking for. But there's something he didn't tell you. Something dangerous.
The digital clock ticked louder. Time was running out. Outside the Nexus, the real world waited. Ellen knew that every step forward carried consequences she would not foresee. The holographic chain pulled softly with shifting hues and blue and violet like heartbeat of living digital organisms. Ellen sat at its center, her eyes locked on the sparkling holographic display before her, pattern of abstract symbols and numbers swirling of rotating, forming cryptic shapes that seemed to whisper secrets. Her fingers trembled as she activated the special neural device Vinicius had given her before being trapped in Neuralink, a tool capable of peeling back hidden layers of code foam deep into her father's mind. Across from her, Relova stood alert, her gaze sweeping across surrounding digital network.
I've come this far. I have to know.
The holographic screen split into three distinct layers, each radiation its own pulse of light and energy, blazing red, shimmering green, and soft blue. The first layer, the erased dark history. The hologram shifts into a haunting paranormal range of a shadow-futuristic city. Ocean choked with toxin and crowds of people stripped of their memories. A digital narration unfolds, revealing a hidden history of ecological catastrophe, information wars, and mass memory manipulation orchestrated by government and corporation. Vinicius' voice came through, gentle yet unyielding.
My child, the history they arise is not only about the destruction of the earth, it's about who we are through identity. They want us to forget so they can remain in control.
Ellen's heartbeat quickened. This forgotten shadow of the past struck her like a whip, snapping her awareness into painful clarity. The second layer, the collective memory formula. The display spun into dazzling array of glowing equations and intricate graphs, accompanied by schematics of neural links. Its network capable of linking millions of minds and awakening their collective memory. Vision's voice wove with emotion.
This formula is not just technology, it is hope. Hope to restore what was stolen from us, to unearth the truth buried in the dark.
Ellen reached out, her hands passing through the hologram as through she could feel the immense power it carried. The third layer, a personal message. The scene shifted, become intimate, a video recording a prayer Vinicius' face illuminated with both tenderness and determination.
Ellen, if you are hearing this, I mean, I can no longer protect this secret myself. I have sacrificed much, perhaps even my own life, to keep the formula safe. But the greatest threat is not from outside. It's from those hidden within the shadow of power.
A tear slid down Ellen's cheek, melting suffocating tension that gripped her.
This is more than a scientific discovery, Ellen. This is a war for the soul and the future of humanity.
Suddenly, the chamber shook with blare of an alarm. Snapcore had detected their activity, was unleashed its digital force to strike. The holographic display quivered violently as code began to morph into even more complex pattern. Ellen knew the time was slipping away fast. The holographic light pulled faster, wrapping Ellen in the storm of energy with the trembling walls of Neuralinks around. All around her, thousands of fragments of memories spin widely, blurring the line between the past and present. Her resolve was unshakable, yet a needle of unease began to pierce her heart. She stood before a massive holographic panel, her gazing tunneling into the encrypted code before her, peeling away the mysteries that had been hidden for so long. In a voice barely above a whispering, she murmured,
Father, I've come this far. I have to know. What have you been hiding from me all this time?
Alan, the truth you about to uncover is bigger than you imagine. This isn't just about your father.
The holographic display split into three intertwining layers, each alive with pulsing fragments of Vinicius' mind. A soft but weight voice echoed from within Neuralink system.
Ellen, my child, Neuralink is not merely a tool for healing. I am its creator, but there a purpose I have never revealed.
You create Neuralink?
Yes, I built is not only to restore lost memories, but to erase humanity's deepest traumas and mistakes from the collective mind, to create a new society, one free from pain and hatred, a utopia, tightly controlled.
Then why? Why trap yourself inside Neuralink? Why become a prisoner of your own creation?
Because I chose to be the scapegoat. I give up my personal memories, my identity, even my life in physical world, so the experiment could continue. I chose to finish, to save millions from pain and ruin.
But Synapsis Core infiltrated your work, twisting it into a weapon for monopoly and control. They turned Neuralink into a system of mass oppression.
The holographic panel shift displaying two glowing options: restore of memory and face the chaos, erase dangerous fragments to preserve stability. The ticking of a digital countdown echoed around them, each beat a reminder that time was nearly gone. Ellen's chest rose and fell heavily, her eyes unlighting, locked on the choice.
I choose the truth. All memories must return, no matter the risk.
She pressed her arm She pressed her hand firmly against the panel, like exploded through the chamber, scattering the lost fragments of memory into radiant storm, then nicking them together into a living tapestry that pulsed with life. Beside Vinicius' form materials, faint but real, his expression one relief and pride.
My daughter, you have freed me, and together we free humanity from the prison of false memories.
Rivola's eyes shone with hope.
This is the dawn of a true awakening. Our journey has only just begun.
The holographic glow fade, and they reappear in the real world. Morning sunlight spill across them, fresh air filling their lungs. Ellen clasped her father's hands tightly, tears streaking her cheeks.
We start here, Father. Together.
Vinicius returned her smile with a deep warmth.
Together, my child, with courage and truth, we will build a better future.
They sat in a green city park wrapped in the scents of grass. The song of birds above them scratched a vast sky.
Sometimes, to build a better future, We must face and accept the whole truth, even the most painful parts. Love you, Dad.
True sacrifice is not just about what we lose, it's about giving others the chance to live a life more honest and full of meaning.
Discovery Odyssey was never just about saving one life, it was about saving the soul of humanity itself, with courage, love, and truth as its case.